Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the friend zone and can't figure out why? Or maybe you're constantly texting a girl, but she never seems to make time to see you? Today, I'm going to break down the 5 signs that she's just not that into you. Stick around, because knowing these signs could save you from wasting time on the wrong person. We've all experienced the thrill of meeting someone new, hitting it off, and getting caught up in those exciting initial conversations. It feels like everything is going great. She's always responsive to your messages, laughs at your jokes, and seems genuinely engaged in your conversations. But then, the moment you try to transition from texting to planning an actual date, she becomes perpetually busy. You ask her out, and she replies with, "I'd love to, but I'm so busy this week." Or she might say, "My schedule is just crazy right now." This can be incredibly frustrating and confusing. You might think, but she's still texting me, so she must be interested, right? Not necessarily. Here's the thing, people make time for what they want. If she's genuinely interested in you, she will find a way to make time for you, even if her schedule is hectic. If she really wanted to see you, she would suggest an alternative time when she's available. Maybe not this week, but perhaps next Tuesday or Thursday. The key is that she would provide a specific alternative rather than leaving it open-ended. When a girl is always busy and doesn't offer a specific time to reschedule, it's a major red flag. It indicates that she enjoys the attention and the dopamine rush from your messages, but isn't interested in taking things to the next level. This behavior keeps you on the hook, making you feel like there's potential, while she keeps her options open. Recognizing this sign early can save you a lot of time and emotional energy. Don't fall into the trap of being strung along. If she's not making an effort to see you, it's time to cut your losses and move on to someone who will appreciate your time and interest. Next up is a phrase that might sound like a compliment but is often anything but, "You're such a nice guy." It's one of those comments that can be both flattering and frustrating. On the surface, being called nice seems positive, but in the dating world, it can be a euphemism for, "I don't see you as a romantic partner." When a girl tells you that you're a nice guy, it's often her way of gently letting you down. She's essentially categorizing you as a friend rather than a potential romantic interest. This can be incredibly disheartening, especially if you're genuinely interested in her and have been trying to show her that through your actions. One of the biggest mistakes guys make is misinterpreting this phrase. They think it's a stepping stone to something more, but in reality, it's often a polite dismissal. When a girl sees you as a nice guy, it usually means she finds you pleasant and enjoyable to be around but doesn't feel any romantic or sexual attraction towards you. She might appreciate your company and the validation she gets from your attention, but she's not interested in taking things further. If you hear this phrase often, it's time to reassess how you're presenting yourself. Are you coming across as too eager to please? Are you failing to set boundaries or show your assertive, confident side? Women are often attracted to men who display confidence, set clear boundaries, and take the lead. If you're consistently being told you're a nice guy, you might be giving off too much of a friend vibe and not enough of a romantic partner vibe. To avoid being placed in the friend zone, focus on projecting confidence. Be clear about your intentions from the start. When you ask her out, do it with certainty and assertiveness. Instead of saying, "Would you maybe like to go out sometime?" Try, "I'd love to take you to this great bar I know on Thursday at 8 p.m. This shows that you're decisive and confident, which can be much more attractive. Now, let's talk about another common sign of disinterest: last-minute changes and bringing friends along. You've made plans, you're excited, and then, at the last minute, she texts you to change the location or, worse, asks if she can bring a friend along. This can be incredibly disrespectful and is often a sign that she's not taking you seriously. Imagine this scenario: you've planned a date at a nice bar you know she'll love. Everything seems set. But on the day of the date, she texts you saying, "My friends are going to this other bar, let's go there instead." This sudden change indicates that she prioritizes her friends over spending one-on-one time with you. It's a clear sign that she's not fully invested in the date or getting to know you better. Bringing a friend along is even worse. It turns what should be an intimate date into a group hangout. This move shows a lack of respect for your time and effort. It also indicates that she might feel safer or more comfortable having a buffer, which is a strong indicator that she doesn't see this as a romantic outing. In these situations, it's crucial to stand your ground. Don't just go along with the new plan or accept the friend tagging along. Politely but firmly suggest sticking to the original plan. Say something like, "I was really looking forward to getting to know you better one-on-one. Let's stick to our original plan at 8 p.m. at Barcelona. Does that still work for you?" This shows that you value your time and effort and aren't willing to be easily swayed. If she insists on changing plans or bringing a friend, it's a clear sign she's not interested in a serious relationship with you. It's better to walk away from such situations rather than compromising your self-respect and ending up in a frustrating scenario. Another red flag to watch out for is when she always suggests expensive outings. It's one thing to enjoy nice dates, but if she's consistently proposing high-end restaurants, costly activities, or extravagant events without reciprocating the effort to deepen the relationship, it's a sign she might be using you for the perks. Consider this: you've been out on a few dates, and each time, she suggests a pricey restaurant or an expensive activity. While it's natural to want to impress her, if there's no progression from these platonic outings to a more intimate connection, it's a major warning sign. She might enjoy your company and the benefits of these lavish dates, but has no intention of taking things further. This situation can be particularly tough because it feels like you're making progress, you're going on lots of dates, she's laughing at your jokes, and she seems to be having a good time. But if, after all these dates, there's no move towards physical or emotional intimacy, it's likely she's not interested in you romantically. She's enjoying the experiences, but doesn't see you as a potential partner. To navigate this, be mindful of how much you're investing, both emotionally and financially, into these dates. It's important to balance showing her a good time with ensuring that the relationship is progressing. If you're continuously footing the bill for expensive outings and not seeing any advancement in your relationship, it might be time to have a candid conversation about where things are heading. Ask her about her feelings and intentions. If she's evasive or non-committal, it's better to step back and reassess the situation. Finally, one of the most frustrating signs, when she says she wants to get to know you better through texting before meeting up. You've suggested a date, and instead of agreeing, she replies with, "I just want to get to know you better on here first." This can be a dagger to the heart, especially if you've been investing time in building a connection through messages. This response often means she's not ready or willing to meet up in person. It's a way to keep you at arm's length while still enjoying the attention and validation that comes from your messages. While some might argue that it's reasonable to want to chat more before meeting, in most cases, it's a stalling tactic. To avoid falling into this trap, set clear boundaries from the start. Respond with something like, "That's what the date is for, to get to know each other better in person." This shows that you're serious about meeting and not interested in being a perpetual pen pal. If she doesn't respect this boundary and continues to avoid setting up a date, it's a clear sign she's not interested. Continuing to text without progressing to an actual date wastes time and emotional energy. You might find yourself developing feelings based on these text interactions, but if she's not willing to meet up, it's not going to lead anywhere meaningful. It's better to move on and invest your time in someone who is genuinely interested in getting to know you in person. Understanding these signs can save you from investing in a one-sided relationship. If she's not making an effort to see you, constantly changes plans, or keeps things strictly platonic, it's time to reevaluate and move on. Remember, you deserve someone who is just as excited to spend time with you as you are with them. Don't settle for mixed signals or half-hearted interest. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more dating tips and advice. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below if you've experienced any of these signs before. Let's build a community where we can share our experiences and learn from each other. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.